I had been waiting
Wintry
for you guys for
while
10
they
minutes.
are
मैं वेट कर रही
finding
थी, अब मैं नहीं
their
कर रही.
mats
ठीक है?
and making
Is it
their
understood?
nests.
Yes, ma'am. Any
There
doubt?
are
And for उसी तरह से यूज होगा जैसे I have told you
predators
in
there
present
and the
perfect continuous. ठीक है?
abundance of
Just make me two
insects
sentences. And with this we have
that
finished. Where are you?
second last para. Second last para, last third line. Are finding their mats and making their nests. There are relatively few
Predators.
predators there and the abundance of
Insects.
insects that
Emerge.
emerge during the brief but
Intense.
Arctic
Arctic.
summer creates ideal conditions from raising their
For, not from, for.
for raising their chicks. Two main factors are responsible for the sandpiper's recent
Rapid
rapid decline, the ongoing destruction of stopover habitat on its migration routes and
route.
route and hunting on its wintering grounds. The development of new industrial city is destroying former tidal areas
Tidal
where
areas.
sandpipers and other tidal areas where sandpipers and other migratory birds used to rest and refuel.
Subsistence.
Hunting is certainly a
A hazard.
hazard in some Asian countries where hunters trap birds for food.
Conservationists.
Conservationists are targeting the problem.
This problem.
This problem is small scale
Interventions.
sorry
Interventions.
interventions. For example, hunters from 40 villages have been given alternative.
Okay, I'm sharing you some linking words. Okay, sharing an image of picture comprehension. You have to do this by using good vocabulary. So you have to tell what is happening in this. Okay, by using linking words which I have given you and vocabulary. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, ma'am. Reading.
Chalo, do it fast. Chalo. So you got stuck in traffic?
Yes, ma'am.
Reading
Good. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
strategy for families.
understood the concept? With this we have finished our past tense. Okay, now we'll be doing a little bit of pronunciation practice. Okay.
Next,
हाँ
you're in mute.
बोलो.
मतलब करना क्या है, मुझे चीज़ समझ नहीं आ
You
रही.
have to write what is happening in this picture. You have to write the emotions, feeling, क्या हो रहा है, where are they sitting, okay, what is the mother doing, maybe it's a mother daughter, it could be anyone, right? I need to see your thought process. So how was your day yesterday, both of you?
I think it's good.
I think, you still think?
Yes, ma'am.
You're not sure about it?
No,
And
ma'am.
why are you not sure about it?
Like yesterday, I thought like I got demotivated.
You got demotivated?
Yes.
And why did you get demotivated?
Because of the class.
Why?
Because I thought I spoke little bit good.
Sometimes you don't speak.
But
That's why you're here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
But I think ma'am was saying like ma'am was said that you are not good in anything like this.
You're here to improve, right?
Yes,
So you
ma'am.
will be improving. So don't feel demotivated. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you feel demotivated, then you know you will be going down. You have to come up.
Yes.
Okay? So don't feel demotivated. And what about you, Ashita? You were feeling good? You were feeling motivated?
Yes, ma'am.
Whose phone is ringing?
Megha.
Someone's phone is ringing.
See, it's you. It's you.
So you have made Neha. You know how to do this. Okay, chalo. Let's do. Say pa,
Pa,
ba.
ba,
बोलो आशिता, तुम भी बोलो.
pa, ba,
ऐसे थोड़ी बोलते पा बा, ऐसे नहीं. Look at me. Say pa,
pa,
ba.
ba,
Pa,
pa,
यहाँ रखो हाथ. Now say
pa, pa, pa,
ba.
ba, ba.
So do you feel something here?
Yes, ma'am.
What? Vibration? Say
Pa,
हाँ
ba,
हाँ. अरे अच्छे से बोलो.
pa,
हाँ.
ba,
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 ba.
ba.
यहाँ कुछ हो रहा है? फीलिंग आ रही है? क्या आ रहा है? वाइब्रेशन हो रहा है कुछ? Okay. So pa and ba are two bilabial clauses where pa is a strong consonant and ba is weak. So जब यहाँ से आता है ना, तो वो voiced हो जाता है. Any word, if you see ba, so it's voiced, or pa, it is voiceless. So these are the pronunciation. If it is written like this, ph is written like this, it is pronounced as fa. We don't say pone, we don't say cone, we say
Phone.
phone. Okay? When sometimes pa is silent, we don't say pi psychology, we say
Psychology.
psychology. है ना? So p is silent.
Silent.
And then sometimes ba is also silent. So how do you pronounce this?
Comb.
Comb.
Yeah.
We don't say comb, give me comb. That's wrong. Okay, I want a comb.
Comb.
Is it understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we on the same page, Ashita? Is it understood?
Yes, ma'am.
What did you understand? Tell me. What did you understand? बोलो. समझ आ गई ना? क्या समझ में आई? What did you understand?
Psychology.
So what is psychology? बोलो क्या है वो? क्या समझा उसमें तुमने? हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं? हाँ?
P silent.
P is silent. Okay, and what about comb?
B is silent.
Y, Q. And we say PH as fa also, right? So how do we pronounce it?
Phone.
Phone. Okay, first you articulate it and then she will do this. Put your finger. आराम आराम से बोलो, ठीक है? से स्लोली लाउडली, ओके?
Pauline, Peter, purchase,
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania, Power, Ponger, Patrick, Pitt, Park, Pearl, Payment, Capital, Application, People, Limping, Tagged, Adapter, Option, Property, Computer, Indian Police, Hope, True, Top, Burr, Rap.
now you.
Pauline,
Pauline,
Peter,
say loudly and slowly.
Pauline, Peter, purchase, Penny,
Pennsylvania,
Power, Honor, Tactic, Pit, Park,
Pearl,
Pearl, Payment, Capital, Application, People, Limping, Tab, Adapter, Option, Property, Computer, Indianapolis, Annapolis, Tab, Cap,
Cape,
Tip, Laptop, Grape, Hope,
Troop,
Top, Bird, Word,
Rap,
Rap,
rap. Okay? Now we'll be doing the tongue twister. First you say slowly and then you say top speed. Okay?
Okay. Pink Panther, Space, Plan,
S तो है ही नहीं. Panthers.
Space,
हाँ, Panthers नहीं है. ठीक है? So don't add and subtract. ठीक है?
Pink Panther pays plenty of pounds. Pondering,
Pondering.
okay. Pondering pounds, but played poor performance. Pink Panther paid plenty of pounds. Pondering pounds, but played poor performance.
Okay.
Pink
Pays.
pays plenty of pounds. Pondering pounds, but played poor performance. Pink Panther pays plenty of pounds. Pondering pounds, but played poor performance. Pink Panther pays plenty of pounds performance. Peter and Pauline perhaps play poker. Potter and Parker picked Pauline and Peter because Potter plucked Peter, Peter plucked Pauline, and Pauline plucked Parker to play poker.
Okay.
Peter and Pauline perhaps poker. Potter and Parker picked Pauline and Peter because Potter plucked Peter, Peter plucked Pauline, and Pauline plucked Parker to play poker. Peter and Pauline perhaps play poker. Parker picked Pauline and Peter because Potter plucked Peter, Peter plucked Pauline, and Pauline plucked Parker to play poker.
Okay. You have to repeat this.
Peter and Pauline
Yes,
perhaps
Pooja, are
play
you doing it?
Poker and Parker picked Pauline and Peter because Potter plucked Peter, Peter plucked Pauline, and Pauline plucked Parker to play poker.
Okay, do the next one. Pooja, so mother and daughter sitting, are sitting, no?
People in the prison.
Helping move नहीं लगाया.
People pallet, tongue, tip, pricked in the prison. Pinching, pointing, but people in the
हाँ तो
prison.
आर होगा ना.
People pallet,
आपने
tongue,
helping verb नहीं लगाया.
pricked in the prison.
मदर एंड डॉटर सोफे पे बैठे हैं तो
Are sitting, yes, are sitting.
But people in the
is wrong.
Jiski?
Listening.
Pinching point by people in the prison. People play tongue tip were pricked in the prison.
जोर से बोलो, अच्छे से बोलो.
But daughter is
Pinching
listening and
pointing
listening. Okay,
by
so
people in the prison. People play tongue tip were pricked in the prison.
yes.
Okay, now Neha, you say.
Ma'am, same line.
हाँ. You say this and this. Okay.
Pinching, taunting, put people in the prison. People palate, tongue tip were picked in the prison. Crispy peas and peanuts are placed in the packet made up of paper. Suppose private property is picked up by the privates on the ship. Ma'am, repeat. Pinching, taunting, but people in the prison. People palate, tongue tip were pricked in the prison. Crispy peas and peanuts are placed in
Okay,
the
good.
packet made up of paper.
Pinching pointing
But
by
you did not
people-
use any good vocabulary,
Pinching
Pooja.
pointing by people in the prison. People play tongue
And you
tip
didn't even
were
use
pricked
linking words.
in the prison. Crispy peas and peanuts are
Huh?
placed in the
Where
packet
can I
made up
use
of the paper.
vocabulary?
Suppose private property
जैसे
is picked
तुमने
up
neat
by
and clean
the
लिखा, instead of
privates
that
on
you
the
can
ship.
say spick and span.
Okay.
We have done that, right?
Okay.
Try using good vocabulary. You can open your book. We have done so many, right?
Repeat.
Pinching, pointing by people in the
बोलो.
prison. People play tongue tip were pricked in the prison. Crispy peas and peanut are placed in the packet made up of paper. Suppose private property is picked up by the privates on the ship.
इस वर्ड को क्या प्रोनाउंस करेंगे आप?
Raspberries.
P silent. Raspberries.
Okay, let's do this.
This one is not.
ये जो मैंने तुम्हें words दिए हैं ना अभी पूजा,
You say
Okay.
apples.
see these words and these are very important
Raspberries,
because see you're
apples,
speaking but then
strawberries,
advance कहाँ है?
apples,
बताओ मुझे.
peaches.
It's like simple sentences you are using, है ना? So these words will help you sound like a native speaker. जैसे हम हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में मतलब उर्दू में बात करते हैं. So this helps you to become a native speaker in English language. Are you getting my point? Switch on your camera. समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं आ रहा है?
आ रहा है मैम.
तो जैसे आपने एडिशन में कुछ बताना है तो आप यूज करोगे इन एडिशन टू या बिसाइड्स या not only her mother is reading a book but also her daughter is listening keenly. So your thought process has to develop ना. आपका thought process अगर develop नहीं होगा then that's why you're not coming up with advanced sentences, complex sentences. So ये use करो and then इसको use करके ये चीज़ बताओ कि ये क्या हो रही है.
Okay.
ठीक है. This I want you to use vocabularies. Okay. End of the day. तुम बहुत basic English में लिख रही हो. Basic. Your sentences are basic sentences. Okay. चलो. चलो. Start from me.
Pinching, taunting, but people.
Put.
Oh, sorry. Pinching, taunting, put people in the prison. People palate, tongue tip were pricked in the prison.
Very good.
Crispy peas and peanuts are placed in the packet made up of paper. Suppose private property is picked up by the privates on the ship. Apples, peaches, pears and raspberries are pulse racing for Pinky. Ripe apples, cheap peaches, pull Pinky pay for it.
Okay.
Pinching, pointing by people.
Put.
Pinching, pointing put people in the prison. People played tongue.
Palette.
People pallet tongue tip were pricked in the prison. Crispy peas and peanuts are placed in the packet made up of paper. Suppose private property is picked up by the privates on the ship.
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 रिकॉर्ड करो अपने आप को. रिकॉर्ड yourself.
Ship.
I am serious. You will get to know ना your mistake.
लोगों का होता है से और
English.
ship.
हाँ.
Some
Try.
peoples-
हाँ.
Some people are always saying that se instead of share.
अरे वो WhatsApp पे चैट खोल लो इसकी वॉइस रिकॉर्डर. इसको रिकॉर्ड करो फिर.
Sip. Sip. Sip.
अब तू इसको सुन.
Sip.
Sip. और one is ship.
Sip.
Ship. Share.
Sip.
Share. Share बोलो share.
Sip.
से नहीं share. Share.
तुमने क्या लिखा है?
Sip.
Question reading passage 1 6 paragraph.
Share की
Choose the correct heading for
Sir.
paragraph. Write the correct. Paragraph 1 का क्या किया है तुमने?
शलगम को
Sa. Sarigam.
शलगम में शल. Share. Share.
So.
Share.
Paragraph 2 का
Share.
Sa. Sa.
Share.
paragraph 3
Sa.
Share. तू ये बोल
इसका
रही
मतलब
है
what is the
सा.
meaning of one instance of a
ठीक है.
linguistic?
तेरे को बोलना है शा. You have to speak sha.
Sa. Sir.
Okay.
It's same.
Sa.
Sir.
Okay.
So that is what the paragraph is
Sa.
about.
So
No. Sha. Sha.
Sa.
Sha.
ये बोल रही है ना. Sa.
Good.
And the second.
Then
Paragraph 4.
here. Sa.
Correct?
Sha. Sha.
Sa. Sa.
Sha.
Sa. 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 Sarigama.
Paragraph 4. Fine. You will read paragraph 4.
Nine. Good.
आया साशा कुमार.
No.
नहीं आया ना इसका नहीं आया. She needs a lot of practice.
मैंने लिखा
No problem.
शिखा.
After I say, like the Romans, the Mayans crashed their
चलो. We'll work on it. ठीक है.
Apples, peaches, pears, and raspberries.
Like the Romans,
Raspberries are pulse facing about pinky. Ripe apples, chip pieces full pinky. Pay for it.
Okay. Is it understood? Pete.
Pete Sampras plays powerfully as Pete practiced that way.
Practices.
Oh, sorry. Pete Sampras plays powerfully as Pete practices that way. Pausing, pitch, and pronunciation are important parts of speech.
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 Speech. Speech.
Speech.
Listening. Speech. Speech.
Speech.
Listening. Speech. Parts of speech. Parts of speech. Parts of speech. Parts of speech. Speech नहीं है. Parts of speech.
Parts of
हाँ. थोड़ा सा उस पे ना एस कुछ ज़्यादा ही फोकस करो. So don't focus. Parts of speech.
parts of speech. Parts of
Speech.
parts of
Parts of
speech.
Parts of speech.
Parts of speech.
Good. Do it again.
Pete Sampras powerfully as Pete that way. Pausing, pitch, and pronunciation are important parts of speech.
Paid samples pay powerfully as paid practice that pay posing paid and
Pronunciation.
pronunciation part of speech.
आगे इसको आगे से next.
Pola. Pola paid payment after purchasing printer, laptop, and computer. Pick pictures. Pola paid payment after purchasing printer, laptop, and computer. Pick pictures of Springfield.
See, you realize yourself. You realize yourself. That's a self-realization.
Pick pictures of
Spring. Spring.
Pick pictures of spring.
Very good.
Spring.
हाँ हो गया.
Pick pictures of Springfield, New Hampshire, and Annapolis. I gulp pizza and I gulp pizza.
Pete. 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 Two की तुमको. Pete. Pizza.
Pizza.
हमने किया present perfect continuous और हम थोड़ा सा पाए एंड बा practice करने साथ.
I gulp pizza and pasta of Papa John's. I have to repeat.
Paula painter, laptop and computer pick pictures of Springfield, New Hampshire and Annapolis. I gulp pizza and pasta of Papa John's.
Okay. Now we'll do this.
Bond, bench, brisk, bus, boost, blow, brown, brain, bank. Abacus, above, octane, fabulous, fantabulous. Goblin, abandon, cupboard. Okay.
Peace and cupboard.
Cupboard, Cambridge, cabin, cab, club, mob, grab, web, climb, drive, hub, robe, proverb.
Board, bone, bench, bricks, bus, goes, blow, broad, brown, brain, bank, abacus, above, octane, fabulous, fantabulous, goblin, abandon, cupboard, Cambridge, cabin, cab, club, mold, crab, web, climb, bride, hope, rope, proverb.
Extra practice करना.
Ben and Bob become bum chums because Ben and Bob belong to Birmingham Street. Ben and Bob become bum chums because Ben and Bob become bum chums because Ben and Bob belong to Birmingham Street.
Bam and Bomb become bum chums because Bam and Bomb belong to Birmingham
Boxing with Bush is Boxing with Bush is better, but pushing Bush is bad experience. Bush is tough to push because Bush has 8 packs.
Boxing with Bush is better, but pushing Bush is bad experience. Bush is tough To post because boss has 8 packs.
Big black bag, box, lunch box, based in the bag.
Big black bag, books, book, box, lunch box, base in the bag.
Elizabeth and Beethoven birthday is birthday. Elizabeth
So when is your birthday? Bolo.
19.
Bolo full sentence.
Oh. My birthday. My birthday.
Birthday.
My birthday.
Third नहीं आया. Birthday.
My birthday.
My birthday.
My birthday is on 19th September.
When is her birthday?
I
Say properly.
don't know seriously.
So when is your birthday?
6 January. My birthday is
My
on
birthday.
my birthday is on 6 January.
6th January.
6th
Your January and September. And what is your year? What is your birthday year? 2005. You will do 20. Turn 20. And you?
2003.
So you're 21,
1.
22.
In this birthday,
This birthday you turn 22. Yes. 20s. 20s is very nice
yes.
time. I so much when you talk about birthdays.
Birthdays. Elizabeth and Beethoven birthday is on 5th of February. B as in ball. The bouncing ball says ba ba ba.
Elizabeth and Beethoven birthday is on 5th of February. B as in ball, the bouncing ball says ba ba ba.
Next,
Ken
Ken.
Ken Blanchard bought a bat and ball. Ken Blanchard bought a bat and ball. Ken went in basement. Banged the bat at the ball. Ball broke into big pieces.
Ken Blanchard
तुम
bought
बोलो, you guys do it, okay?
Ken Blanchard bought a
A
bag.
lady is showing something in
Bought a
laptop
bag
to her
and ball.
kids. Yeah, to some kids, yeah, to a teacher, you can say a teacher is showing to their students. है ना? She can be a teacher also.
Bang the bag
Kids
and
are
the
looking
ball,
at
ball
something
dropped into
in laptop and they are happy to see. A lady has beautiful smile and she is looking beautiful in her curly hair.
bought a
There is
bag
bunch
and
of
ball.
pen
Ken went
in pen holder. Kids are looking. Kids are looking
bagged the bag and the
keenly.
ball dropped into big pieces.
Based on grades.
Keenly मतलब with full interest. तुम बार बार वो रिपीट कर रही हो वर्ड ना? हम उसको एक शॉर्ट फॉर्म में बोलते हैं keen. Kids are keen.
Best, but being with brown base made
They are
the
loving
base
whatever
black.
is happening there. Her workplace is organized.
Based on bricks basement brown base
और अच्छा हो सकता था.
but being with brown base made the base black.
Just a minute.
Black.
एजुकेशन भी ढूंढ रहे हैं, लाइफस्टाइल भी ढूंढ रहे हैं, और वो फ्यूचर
Based on bricks basement brown base were best but being with brown base made the base black.
Brave boys are bulls, but bulls are bold. All bulls are brave, but bulls pull your back and bold.
Brave boys are bull
चलो.
bulls but bulls
जैसे कि
are
you can
bold.
say
all bulls are
This
brave but
this
bulls
scene
pull
depicts that
your back and bold.
she's a teacher and four students around her. She must be teaching something on the laptop and the students are listening to her or watching it keenly. She's trying to inculcate good values among them. You know, good words basically. हमें words चाहिए. बहुत easy है. The only thing is you just have to use words. So तुम words क्यों नहीं use कर रही? पूजा, vocabulary कहाँ है? क्यों नहीं use कर रही हो? क्या हुआ? Basic sentences बन रहे हैं बहुत. वो तो हम बहुत करते हैं यार. तो तुम्हारे चलते ही रहेंगे basic sentences. Why are you not using complex sentences? मैंने तो words भी दिए ना आपको. जो मैंने वर्ड्स दिए हैं, आज होमवर्क है तुम्हारा, उसको हिंदी में या अपनी इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में लिखो और उसको समझो कि ये क्यों है, बिकॉज दिस विल मेक यू स्टैंड आउट फ्रॉम पीपल, है ना. एंड तुम्हारा क्या था, 2 months की क्लास रहती थी ना पूजा, तुम्हारा 1 month तो हो गया राइट, मार्च का, है ना. मार्च की स्टार्ट में तो लिया था, है ना. तो तुम्हारा अभी क्या है, अप्रैल तक है, 60 क्लासेस थी, क्या था तुम्हारा. 2 months थे ना तुम्हारे.
मेरा कोर्स आई थिंक बताने में इसमें 3-4 चीजें थी, 3 या 4 मंथ का आई गेस बताने.
3 months का था, 2 hours की क्लास थी, है ना.
और 1 महीना मैंने किया था.
वहाँ पे तो प्रॉपर 1 month हुआ था, फिर तुम्हारे 2 months रहते थे. हाँ, तो मार्च में हमने स्टार्ट किया था, बीच में तुम्हारे 1-2 क्लासेस भी शायद हुए होंगे. मार्च में हमने स्टार्ट किया था, बस ये अप्रैल का ही है शायद, है ना. एक बार पूजा मैम से भी कंफर्म कर लो. देखो इतना टाइम हो गया ना, तुमको कॉम्प्लेक्स सेंटेंसेस बनाने पड़ेंगे. स्पीकिंग में भी तुम्हें इनिशिएटिव लेना पड़ेगा. अब तुम अपने आप को ना बेसिक मत रखो, अपने कंफर्ट जोन से निकलो, बहुत हो गया, ठीक है. चलो जस्ट गो थ्रू दीज वर्ड्स. ये जो वर्ड्स मैंने तुम्हें दिए हैं उसके हिंदी इंग्लिश में सिंपल वर्ड्स में लिखो क्या है, और फिर हम तुम्हारी अभी क्लास स्टार्ट करते हैं, ग्रुप क्लास. डोंट लीव द ग्रुप. चलो हाँ बोलो. खा दो. चलो एक बार पूरा कर लो, स्टार्टिंग से. एक सेकेंड.
Kane Blanchard bought a bat and ball. Ken went in basement, banged the bat at the ball. Ball broke into big pieces. Based on bricks basement, brown base were best, but being with brown base made the base black. Brave boys are bold bulls, but brave boys are bold bulls, but bulls are bold. All bulls are brave, but bulls pull your back and hold. Harry bought bunch of berries. He carries many berries, very very big berries, sweet berries, sour berries.
Sour berries.
Yeah, sour berries. If Harry carries many berries, how many berries could Harry carry?
Based on bricks basement, brown base were best, but being with brown base made the base black. Brave boys are bold bulls, but bulls are bold. All bulls are brave, but bulls pull your back and hold. Harry bunch of berries. He carries many berries, very very big berries, sweet berries,
Sour berries.
sour berries. If Harry carries many berries, how many berries could Harry carry?
अब ये पा और बा के लिए लेंगे. This is an exercise. It's okay. You just have to think. अपना कहाँ पा आएगा, कहाँ बा आएगा. Do it. Just write pa and ba. Don't write. Just write pa and ba. So ये है 1, 2, 3.